Hello everyone, it's Carla from Casey Creates. I'm here to do another Christmas craft and chat with me. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who've been visiting with me while I craft and chat and work on my Christmas journal. It's been so much fun and I love your comments, and I hope it's giving you a little bit of holiday cheer and entertainment as well. So I worked on the cover a few days ago. For those of you who didn't see it, I'm just trimming that off a teeny bit. And I haven't sewn it into the actual cover yet, but I've been working on the individual pages, and I made a book form basically of all of the pages I thought would be nice to embellish. So the actual book itself is one fairly thick signature with lots of tea-dyed paper and dictionary pages and things, and I'm just randomly decorating the pages. So the last time we were together, I was working on this woodland fairy kind of page, more just winter woodland, I guess, and I got a little stuck and I didn't really know what direction to go, so I decided to put it away and think on it a little bit. And so I think I'm ready to finish this one. And what I'd like to do, let's see if I have a clip or something. I'm gonna weight this down a little bit. So I got up one morning, well, it was Monday morning, and quickly tea-dyed some paper. What do I have here? That'll work. I don't know about you guys that do paper crafting, but one of my favorite things is to tea-dye paper. Not sure what that's about. It's just kind of fun to stain it and see what kind of staining you'll get. And then it gets a different texture. It's a little crinkly. So I'm going to make a tag. If I can get this lid off. Ooh, I'm not sure I can get this. Oh, there we go. It's really stuck. Okay, I'm going to make a tag to match. These glue sticks came from Target, and they have that purple hue until they dry. But these pages that I'm working on, I think I mentioned, they come from Daphne's Diary magazine. I suppose I should have moved this over to save some of it, but it's okay. Some more where that comes from. So I'm going to just mount this. It's just a really fun pattern on this paper. I like to do my tags a lot by hand. I try using the paper cutter, and it just seems so big and cumbersome and in the way, and I just go for the old-fashioned way of doing things. I'm not a big gadget girl. I thought I was, and I remember when they would do the Pampered Chef parties, and you go buy all these fun kitchen gadgets for making garnishes and things, and quite honestly, all of those tools that I would purchase at those Pampered Chef parties would end up in my clay tools, and I'd use them for clay designs and embellishments. I like to just pull out a knife and chop things, or scissors and cut things. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to just work on top of here so you can see. I had a template. Oh, let me trim this first. Okay, and where is a template? I don't have one handy. I like watching Siobhan from Pearl and Button, and she just so free-handedly snips her tags. I'm going to try to do the Siobhan kind of way. There we go. She just turns it over. And the Cockney Crafter, she has a little template that she looks like she made out of an old credit card or store card. Well, I think that'll work. And my little scraps. And then I want to put on here my mushroom. This is actually directly from the scrapbook page, and it's got a beautiful floral print on the back. I ordered these single sheets from scrapbooking.com a while ago. They just were so pretty. I think it's a Kaiser Craft sheet, and I want to reorder these if they still have them. They're just really fun. Feels like I should have one more of those, like one isn't enough, but I'm gonna make it enough for today. What else could I put on there? Maybe, I think I might put, I'm gonna put a little tea-dyed paper on here to break up the pattern a little, and then I can put an embellishment. I need my ink, and maybe I'll even put an eyelid. But of course, when I want to put an eyelid, I don't see my eyelid punch. It's got to be here somewhere. Is it in here? No. Okay, well for now, I'll go ahead and ink this a little bit. I don't need a lot, just want the edges to pop out a little bit. There we go. And then I like leaving some space for unexpected journaling. I think, let's see, oh, that would be nice. I'll do that. So, believe it or not, it's morning. It's a little bit earlier than usual. I am actually crafting before I go to work, which is, I don't know, kind of a nice way to start the day. I usually start the day with prayer and a cup of coffee, which I do have right here. Do you guys put interesting things in your coffee? I put cinnamon, and I have a little immersion handheld little whisk thing, and I put coconut oil, and it makes me have a little more energy in the mornings. And I'm trying to decide if I like this lace on there. I have a whole pile. I'm going to move my coffee though, because knowing me, it will be all over my journal, which would not make me happy. Trying to decide what I'd like to stick on here as well. And I have, see, I'm headed to work and I just printed this form off that I have to turn in today and end up losing that. But I had some, oh, here they are. Some little words here. Maybe I'll stick one of these on my tag. So I think what I'll do is finish this page by making the tag and finishing the page. I'm really stuck on Winter Wonderland this year. What a year it has been, right? I was just telling a friend how shipping has been horrible here. Things getting lost. I've been waiting on a magazine, and I did a video actually a while ago on a vintage magazine that I bought. So I had a Christmas Better Homes and Garden that I really wanted to show everyone. And I think it was from the 30s. And it's not the seller's fault, but I ordered it from eBay. I ordered it November 10th. It was supposed to be delivered by the 20th of November. I keep watching the tracking, and it's gone all over the country and nowhere near where I live, and it just keeps getting stuck. Now it's in stuck in Greenville, South Carolina, and I do live in South Carolina, but that's nowhere near me. And it's just amazing to me that they can't seem to get it fixed, you know. It's just like stuck there. So eBay won't send it back to me or send my money back until the investigation or whatever it is they're doing is over, and it's supposed to take 10 days. They reactivated the investigation, so now it's going to take 20 days. So who knows when I'll get reimbursed or the actual magazine. But now that Christmas is almost here, it's not as exciting. So I think I'd rather just have my money back and try again next year. I'm going to cut this because I don't like that it will potentially hang over the edge otherwise. Oh, you guys, where did my mushroom just go? Do you see it? Not that you can help me. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, let's finish this one. I like that I can do a little journaling here if I want to. So I'm going to glue down my mushroom. Not with that. And I apologize, I'm not looking at the camera or the screen, so I need to make sure you can see what I'm doing. I want to put this here. And when you see this again, I might have another mushroom on here, maybe a small one down here. There is this pretty little clover or shamrock. Maybe I'll work that in. Let's see. I have really enjoyed the few videos I've had a chance to watch. And it appears to me the ones that I've been enjoying the most are just where people are literally collaging all different kinds of prints and patterns and Christmas related images on top, like Roxy Creations. Her pages are fun like that. Angie Paisley's pages are really fun like that, with bold pops of color and really fun, pretty images. And I do think I'm going to stick that on there because it needs another little embellishment. So I'm going to stick this little shamrock right here. Oops, slide back over. There we go. There we go. Oops, I want that stem to touch. There we go. Perfect to me. And then I'll stick my little Winter Wonderland on here. But maybe I want to do a little bit of this first. I do. I like this. Can you see that? So this is just a little bit of those little cupcake wraps. That's pretty though. I'm going to put that on there. I could actually put the glue on here. Otherwise it's going to stick or get all caught up in the die cut. And then I'll trim it off. Okay. There's a little bit more here. Oops, I don't want to get it on there. There we go. Hopefully the next time I do a video my nails will be done. I haven't gotten over there. I had a sad event I had to attend last night, so I wasn't able to do a video. So I'm going to be playing catch up. One of my closest friend's mom passed away from COVID. She had been really ailing, and then she unfortunately contracted COVID, and she just couldn't hang on anymore. She was just too weary. So there was an online funeral. Just so sad. I don't know if I want that there or there. I think I want that there because I can find that trim. I want a little bit of sparkle. Let's see if I can find a little bit of sparkle. Yes, this is what I didn't have enough for. Oh, wait, though, that red is pretty. I changed my mind. I'm going to put this red right at the top because it really pops out the mushroom. So let's trim off the lacy cupcake paper and use my one of these. Either one will work fine. The lighting is interesting in here early in the morning. I'm going to stick that there. You know, guys, there's just so much to be grateful for in these uncertain times. Right now I'm grateful that I actually feel good and have my health. And my dog even knows it's earlier than usual. He's over here going, hello, since you're up, can you let me out? It's actually really cold here today. They were expecting freezing rain, and they did get a little freezing rain further up north. So I live in the southern part of, well, North Carolina / northern part of South Carolina, and it's considerably different weather than up north. Like right now in Hickory Boone area, I think they have freezing rain. I wanted to put an eyelid up here, but I can't seem to put my hands on my punch, so I'm just gonna put a paper punch. And I think I have those little paper reinforcers, if I can reach them. Let's see if they're in this box. Oh, of course they're not, because I want them to be. Let's see if they're in this pack. I have 2 bags filled with all kinds of potential things for my let's see, maybe I'll just punch a hole in this. I gotta try to make this work in a way that I like. So let's see, and I think this will work. I'm going to take one of these little daisy embellishments and I'm going to cut a hole. I need some slightly sharper scissors, I bet, but let's see if these will work. Those cute little ones that Mary gave me are here somewhere. I think these will, oh yeah, these will work fine. Just cut my little half circle so that I have a hole, and I will stick that on top. Let's try it one more time. That one didn't cut very straight. I'll try it one more time. So I'm just going to try to cut this little center dot out. So I have been enjoying the holiday season here and there. It just feels so, you know, pieced together, for lack of a better way of explaining it. I can't just indulge in it because of having to get up and go to work every day. I shouldn't complain, but it feels like work is an interruption in my crafting. Oh well. I have a twin sister. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but she's been working, she has done so many hospitality jobs. She's excellent at it, and she's been a concierge at very prominent hotels. And now she's working at this really beautiful bed and breakfast in our area where she's been working for a couple of years. And due to COVID, it had closed. And so she's just as busy because we normally hang out and do a lot of Christmas shopping together. And, oh, I just fell off. And get ready for the holidays together. And I haven't even been able to hang out with my sister. There ought to be a law. Anyway, she's been working on this project we do every year together, which are family gingerbread houses. So we're going to still do that, where we get together and create gingerbread houses. And sometimes we make it a competition. We don't know if we're going to do that this year or not. But we ordered one for each quote-unquote child. They're grown-ups now, except for my 15-year-old. And then my husband and I will do one together, and my sister and her husband will create one together. But the funny thing is, my sister and I are a little bit controlling when it comes to the decorating. We're like, no, I don't want that there, because we have a vision. And they just want to stick the stuff on and be done with it, because they're like really not enthused. So it ends up being a fun time of laughing and everybody kind of doing their own thing. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it only because there's been so little gathering and getting together, and believe it or not, we do wear our masks even though there's only 8 of us getting together. We really try to take it seriously. So that's the tag. I do like it. And I left that there. You know what though? I think if I have enough of this, I don't really. I love this floral print that's on the back. I'm still going to use the little bit that I do have and just stick a little bit of this down here. So let's do that. I do like how this purple will fade away. I used to have what they considered over normal vision. Well, that goes away with age, that's for sure. So that purple fading away helps me tremendously. Do I have any more bits of that? Because I wouldn't mind putting a teeny bit more. I have some, but it's not straight. But let's see if I can reach it across. I guess I could be in the doing too much realm, but I'm going to do it anyway. So maybe if I finish this up, I can put this video up before I leave for work. Then when I get home, I'll do another one. I'm really having fun making this journal, even though it's kind of putsy and taking a little time. I'm going to cut that off so it will kind of fade off and not just be so blunt. So, I don't know. It did something for me to have a little more design down there. Yeah. Okay. So there is my tag for this page. What was that? Something just went flying. Now I wouldn't mind having enough of this for this edge, but I don't. So let's see. Maybe that's where this can come in. I'll hold that out for a minute. I really want to put some of that. Sorry guys, I had to fix my camera. I had camera overboard. So I'm just going to run this seam binding through for my tag. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this on. I want to find my fiber trim because it's so fluffy and lends itself to kind of a snowy feel. As a matter of fact, well, that's what made this fall in the first place, so I better be careful, but I think I just found enough of a piece that I can make it my tail on the tag. Yeah, that'll be enough. Just a little hint of the fluffy, because for some reason this is looking dirty or stained or something. Don't like the look of this. I'm gonna wash that. Just crinkle it, run it under some warm water and crinkle it a little bit, but I can use this in my tag. There we go. That makes it kind of have that fairy-esque look. And I just love how you flip this and there's the kind of vintage image, Dickens old world Christmas look. And then I decided to put across the bottom my sparkly glittery ribbon. So we'll stick that down. I'm going to use this glue though. I wouldn't mind actually putting a little right there. No, I'm going to put it down here. Let's see, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. It's funny how you think you're doing this quickly and I look at the clock and I'm like, oh my goodness, I've been here 30 minutes almost. I really don't want to go more than 30 minutes, so we'll get this one finished up. I think if I were to add up the 30 minutes, it'd be a way to tell how much time you put into each page. Now, preparing beforehand wouldn't be included, but just a general idea. You know, as an artist selling my pottery, which I've done for many, many years, they always say you could never charge what it's really worth if you had to add labor into the cost, which is really true. Sometimes as artists, you know, I really feel like artists don't always get what their work is worth. And so it's very gratifying when somebody appreciates the cost. Because I know we sell at the studio and people will go by and you can hear them go, oh my gosh, do you see what they're asking for one mug? And I feel bad for them. I feel bad. I'm like, but you have no idea. This isn't like buying a mug from the Dollar Tree. So some people get it though. Like parts of the country are more conservative than others, and some parts of the country they're willing to pay more for art than they are in other parts of the country, which is understandable. But when I first moved to this area of the country, some of my pieces that were appraised at really high dollar amounts were not selling at all where I used to live and sold immediately in this area. And I think because pottery is a really old craft here and very much respected. So that was a plus for me. I love that. I'm happy I saved it to wait and decide if I wanted it. Now I have another trim. Where did it go? There it is. And I love this little mini pom-pom trim because it reminds me of little snowballs. So I'm going to stick that on the side there. Just get my Fabri-Tac because it'll come out faster. Oh, I love this Christmas carol. I think I also like the texture of how it feels. Like had a nice bumpy feeling. Oops, I want that on there. So thanks you guys for visiting with me as I craft, because it really has brought the Christmas spirit and feeling of the holidays alive for me. I haven't been able to do much else, and my boys, they're wonderful, but are not interested in these pre-holiday feelings of Christmas joy. They're, you know, they do participate in family movie night, which we've been able to do every Saturday night, which has been so much fun. And this Saturday movie night is going to be, we watched Christmas Chronicles 1. We watched Christmas Chronicles 2. This weekend, I forgot what we said. We have some, oh, no, what did we, oh, the new one. There's a new one called Jingle Jangle. We're going to watch that. And then Christmas Eve, we're going to watch Elf. It's a tradition. And I absolutely love Elf. I laugh like I've never seen it before every time we watch it. It's so much fun. And I pray that one day my son will stop begging me to make the same breakfast that Elf ate. I'm not going to give him permission. I keep telling him, one day you can do that when you're in your own home and you can waste your own ingredients and eat that disgusting pile of whatever's going to give you a horrendous stomach ache. But I'm not going to give you permission to do that. He wants to, if you've seen Elf, you know, he sits there and makes this huge mess of spaghetti and syrup and all kinds of crud in a dish and eats it. So, of course, Ethan thinks that's hilarious and wants to do that. I want to put my leaf trim on here. Do I put it down here or do I put it next to the pom-poms? Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud, guys. Well, while I'm thinking, I want to add this lace on the edge. And I really hope that me doing this upside down isn't annoying you. I'll turn it around as soon as I'm finished to show you the end result. This is a little tattered. I'm going to snip that off. Put this thin lace trim on the edge just because I love how it looks when it's hanging over on the page. And then I better get myself out of here. I think what I'll do is, now that that's there, I'll put this over there. And I'm going to put it so that it's a little wavy. Does that make sense? Windy. Like a windy trim. Let's do it this way. And this way. see. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. It worked out pretty well. All right. So I have my lace trim to make it look kind of frilly and pretty. And then my leaf trim on this side, and I'll have to let that dry before I can close it. And I was just playing around with this, but I don't think I'll use it. I've got a few things I've been playing around with here. Like these I've had forever, tons of them, and I just can't make them work. They look like white poinsettias, but they're so bulky, and I don't know. You know how you have certain embellishments and you just look at them and put them back and they just don't get used? Well, those end up in D-stashes, which I'm hoping to make as my next giveaway, a D-stash. I don't know when yet. I've been very distraught about the mail service and how slow it's been, and I just want to make sure things are going to get to people. Not even that it's just slow, it's also that it's sometimes things just don't show up. I'm wondering, that would actually be pretty, wouldn't it? Would it peek over? Yeah, let's do that. I want to use this anyway. So I'm going to put a little bit of the same trim just to repeat the decoration. And then I think we're going to call it done. I have another page I want to do. It's really going to be fun with candy canes, kind of vintage candy cane look. So I will do that one later today. I'll go to work looking forward to coming back and crafting with you all. So I've stuck that down. I will trim it off. Okay. Now I've got to leave this open for a minute to let that dry. I have these little embellishments, but I think they might be a little too hard to put in my journal because it does leave an imprint on the pages when I do that. Oops, I forgot to put my needle back in here. Better find that. Well, I'll find that after we log off. Is that what I need to call it? Logging off? Anyway, thanks for watching with me, you all. And this is the finished Winter Wonderland page. If I add anything else, I'll show you. I'm going to just leave this for the tag for now. And this will tuck, I'm not going to use those. This will tuck into here. I have another tag that I thought would be pretty to tuck in there. Oops. Woodland themed. Oh, Carla. Just because I want to show it to you, I can't find it. I have to get all of this cleaned up and start fresh. That always feels better to me. Oh, I have this fun little poem book, Poems of Christmas Past, and the tone of the pages, the coloring, is similar to this, so I'll probably tuck one of these in there as well. So let's call it a day. Here's my Winter Wonderland page with the pom-poms and the glitter and the beautiful deer, the lining and the word believe. I think that could have, maybe not, I was going to say it could have popped out a little better, but I guess it's okay. And I do like it with the touch of lace here on the edge to repeat the lace here. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Happy Christmas. I'll be back to craft with you again later today. I hope you'll join me. Bye for now.